only get one shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My A-spoon goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style, on elevators could never fade us. I peak data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm Deion Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. They get a cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died or fed millions. With soul food flow that stock my bare kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The alpha and omega promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James L. Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I didn't make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the south out my city. You probably wouldn't make it. Oh yeah, yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam. I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day. I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage of $4 configure the road I travel. Don't grab it, they probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos. Knocking those down, no bangles. Without a Kango, tailor made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed. Not a Kobe kid, I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring over, we undefeated. What you heard, let's you heard, we eating, talking about extra with a splash, extra acting bad. Pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab. Pay what it cost for the tab, extra with the bag. Young Crizzle King, better add extra under that. Woo! I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra.
Yeah. So that style not for you, but it's for me.
Greenfield's finest. Boss.
Yeah.
DJ Drama.
Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been taking the dash on wood. 10 payments, the back ain't good. Got sense, but they act no good. Shot through the lot. In the truck, in the truck, and they all. They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Dinner at nice guy, but no nice guys here. I'm toe tagging, no Bilbo baggins, y'all coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty let me quick as a clear with a pre-check. It's lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. Seen it myself for years. The vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no peers. Yeah. I don't know who hyping them boys. I'm done giving life for the noise. I give you my life and the source. I don't even write anymore. Yeah. Get it and drove like it's whipping a stove. That break hard like habits. No days off, no Sabbath. No snakes in my yard, no rabbits. Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been taking the dash on wood. 10 payment, the back end good. Got sense, but they act no good. Send the same money to Sudan. I could probably feed the hood for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real. Let's explore the moment. Ain't outside there agoraphobic. If you see me live, you would know it. Jumping on my do aerobics. Buy like P90X. Boss like we write the checks now. Floss like we like the flex. Bust down, bust down, bust down. AMG no bust now. Amiri jeans, SB dunks with a Fiends tee, no button down. Respectfully, that's for me, you don't round if you wanna. Round if you wanna. It's lifestyle, not for you, but it's for me. Bossy.
I'm gonna go without the ad-libs. In the booth and I'm like proof and I don't understand what got enemy. Got a couple of troops that I bust out the roof of, I'm ready to ride on my enemy. And you rappers just stole my identity, and I really know why you ain't feeling me. With Tiffany, and they restore my agility. And I'm never rehearsing, I'm making the verses like Swissy and Timothy. Never provoke with the go, cause I want all the smoke, you can call me a chimney. And I really want, but I settle for, I just ain't ready to whittle pea. Aim at your head when I kill a beat. Spaghetti and shells like Italy.
Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been take it, a dash on wood. 10 payment, the back end good. Got sense, but they act no good. Instead of saying money to Sudan, I could probably keep the hood for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real.
All right, now close your eyes. Think about your wildest dreams. Ready? And you still couldn't do this.
Gangsta Brazil.
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lie. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird jewelry. I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top 5. Take off the fabricated streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. Take off your
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And he'll take this up near the 35.
What's going on, fam? Appreciate you coming through. Trying to get this team right. Got these sorry Dolphins. Trying to make them better. See what we can do. It's been a rough day for me.
This defense
but
looking for an
hanging in there.
This is 3rd down and 6. Here's Tua.
Tua is straight garbage, man.
Not the best to start here. We know they're on a 2-game skid. 3 and out. That's not what they had drawn up.
I don't know how can I win with Tua,
Asking
man.
your defense to do.
Yeah, straight garbage.
Had to do that, I'm sure, during this losing
Gonna
streak.
play with a 60
Hopefully
quarterback coming in right now.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return, and the Lions will take over.
counting on my defense too much. I'd rather play with a low overall quarterback than Tua right now. Got wide open and he can't even throw the ball.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 26. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Cool. Where you need to be. Be cool. Be cool. Where you need to be.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this
it's crazy if Tua actually throw the ball right. It might actually have a better record.
A lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Look at that.
I
know where he's going.
DJ Sharp. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out.
Chase screen, chase screen. We good. Watch vertical. We good.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone.
Come on, defense.
This one is incomplete. The Lions at 5.
Tua can throw the out route, jump balls and stuff like that. I need him to throw accurate balls.
Trying to turn things around here.
And you just
3 good throws from
when
him.
you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple.
This might be a bad play call.
It's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's a stretch. Outside.
Play fake for Swift. Now gone. Nowhere to go.
You can score. You can score. Don't let him catch you.
There he goes, right side. Now this is
we got to rely on my defense, man. Can't be putting that much pressure.
Miami touchdown. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
I had a quarterback. I might be all right.
Here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. A short kick taken at the 18. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Appreciate you, like always.
The Detroit offense back down off the last couple of weeks.
And Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, I don't like that.
Once again, it's Swift.
Dang it.
Up into at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
Ooh.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
I hit that hole too hard, man.
Touchdown.
Good run by him.
Detroit.
Should have gave him that 1st down.
Swift. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Patterson.
All right, Tua. You got to give me
tied at 7.
a good throw Or you going to the bench.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
That's my guy right there, too. I gave him that number 9.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 out.
Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. I got 2 or so. My chances of throwing the ball very slim.
But they touch it on this possession to try and get things
got people wide open.
Into the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Tua sets up to pass it. Getting this out to the flat.
Good job, baby.
At the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do
gonna be a touchdown or a pick right here.
On the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
On first down, Tagovailoa.
I'm back for the ball. Thank you.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before.
1 for 3.
But how about a little credit to the defense?
Oh, good play.
That incompletion.
Yeah.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Finally ran his own. He ain't scared of us throwing the ball. Appreciate it, man.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
The ball to him.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's going to come up a few yards short.
Starterpack leads in both of them.
7-7, our score after 1.
Are you tired? All right, we got a 0 coverage right here. In the nickel mid blitz, we could throw the ball right here, but Tua straight trash.
They go with the option on 4th down, left side.
Look at Tua. Look at Tua.
Pass the 20.
Look at Tua looking like the moth.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of
We don't care if he
him?
get hurt.
See the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position.
Appreciate everybody. Y'all hit that like button, man.
Play, if they did, it certainly
He's
didn't
lost.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
Oh, you supposed to catch him in
And
there.
they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Look to see where to your responsibilities. Minus that one big run, to hold them down.
I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Some pressure.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and
vertical.
9. Goff now to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for choke. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Good job,
Picked
defense.
off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up.
Trying to stay alive in the playoff hunt.
And it's now
Starterpack lead.
21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Very short kick taken right at the 20.
Ooh, come on, baby. You got to hit him harder than that.
25 and down at the 28.
See if he gets a little bit better.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now,
Watch
Charles, this
the
drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes
He's
through
on the bench
this
after the ball.
because
We'll
you're
give
the
that.
best in the game. You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll take the give. Now gone. And he can't get rid
Remember
of it.
that man
He's
had the
taken
dope.
down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively,
Now watch my guy get beat on the
their way
post.
with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback
doing it
out
again.
because the entire
Good
game
job,
he's
baby.
been under siege.
We'll take that.
I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
They pick up 10.
Watch out for the
still
fake.
lead to a 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. Hill's hit. And
What?
he lost the football.
Oh. 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 Oh.
And now headed the other way. They're across midfield.
And that's
Man, that went from bad to bad.
As the returner,
to
you
bad.
know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer.
I'm my best player
Put your
fumbling the ball.
defense in a bad spot.
The drive will start with an option.
Ooh.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Tua got rocked.
2
Look at
yards
him.
the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Look at him.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the
All right, we got
shots
another
you
cover
want to
4. We're going to do it again. We got another quarterback
You
in.
have to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give
Got
yourself
another quarterback in.
space. Not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
I think he likes his cover
They need
4,
to get to the
man.
29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Good job, Tyree. Way to get big for me, baby.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Cover three.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
Oh, Mostert, you got to get through that.
From the 20 to the 19. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute.
We'll be catching another cover
2. 7 yards for the first down.
3, maybe a cover 1. Let's check and see if it's a cover 1. Got cover 1. Got a cover 1 sighting. Got a cover 1 sighting.
Here's an option play right.
Run him over. Whoa.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Mon.
0 coverage.
Swing this out to Mostert. Touchdown. Raheem Mostert from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Try to slow him down before you get points at the halftime. I think he get the ball back.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
Man, he got a fumble that.
Nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. Waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Watch that post to the left. All right, you good. You flipped it. RPO or what?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I might win the ball back.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Be cool.
They'll set up a throw.
Be cool. I see you, Howard.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. That's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Starting quarterback do it, backup quarterback can do it too, baby. Here with that flip.
The first half is winding down, and the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Amon-Ra St. Brown going to bring it out of his end zone.
We're trying to do something. See if we can force him to throw the ball right here or run the ball until halftime. Looks like he was electing to
the Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
There you go.
A Pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
All right, let's keep it up, defense.
Goff
Hey, that's a run,
Lions
that's a run.
offense set for a first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift.
There you go.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
And he's got some space here. And able to rip off a big chunk
Dang
of
it.
yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
That was good blocking right
25
there.
yards for him on the ground now as he has been
Baker's supposed to
terrific
make
here
that
this
tackle.
afternoon. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. Now gone. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense
I told you it was a run.
to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball?
You can't just run right past him,
You
man.
just have to find a way to tackle someone.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff inside.
Come
Jackson.
on. Woo.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Swift. He is not going to get in here.
We're going to
As
throw
they
the
push
ball.
him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go
We're
as
gonna
a
have to
loss
throw
of
it.
a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Run
You
committed.
kind of figure the
Now.
further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
They go option right on 2nd and
Not
goal.
with Goff.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
That's the vertical.
Now it's gone.
You're cool with that.
To the flat for Swift.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the
That's a
line of
win right here. Hold him to a field goal.
Patterson's kick is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say,
oh,
this is
come
intercepted,
on.
Intended for Hill. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
11-4. Who was my quarterback on that one?
Be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something in miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Oh, man, that should have been a pick.
But that one incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 147 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down.
Oh, he hit a right to miss.
Intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here.
He beat him on the run from there.
16-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago. Now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
He's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
Are you going to take the quarterback or are you going to take the running back?
He'll decide to keep this once more. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a third down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
Now, like that he knew that did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find a way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Mon. On the out route, he's got Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes it gets there.
This offense on third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
All right, got to cover 3. Be good.
They run with Mostert off the option. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses,
right,
but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. Mon to the air on 1st and 10.
And the guy was wide open, too.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
On second down, Mostert. Oh,
good job, Mostert.
Filthy joke. He's got some space now. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This will be their third straight defeat. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3
got a trap.
Reason to lighten up now. And he's
running over and over there.
Maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
Good job,
and Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th.
Thank you, Jones.
Is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road that helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Miami.
We found a cover 2.
On 1st and 10, here's Mon.
Come back for that. Dang it, Mon. Outside, baby.
Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. 167 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Swift split carries down the middle of Jamal Williams in 2021, but he's one of Detroit's busiest players in the passing game. He caught 62 passes, 2nd on the team, and 4th among NFL running backs. His showing could convince the Lions to make him their RB1.
On first and 10.
Stay outside.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Second down, here's an option right. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a third down and 12. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on third, gone. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Right back to Swift again on second down, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Go off a handoff here to Swift. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a second and 1. One last throw here for goal. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot
there. The extra GG
to the Lions.
Final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the
I pray to God they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get better. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should have been to prison. No boy remorse, no cases pinned. I got the roll.